All right, here's an example. In just 3 weeks, okay, put together a professional conference for 200 plus attendees, identified the logistics, developed the agenda, issued invitations, and recommended speakers. Conference was a huge success. It was completed on budget, and participant ratings averaged 3.8 on a 4-point scale. So what was the challenge? 3 weeks. I had to get 200 people invited. What I do, what were my actions, logistics, agenda, invitations, and speakers? What were the results? That it was a success and it was completed on budget with high ratings. Context. So the context in this case is the job that you did it in. If you were using CCAR for an interview, which we'll talk about more in our interview sessions, you'd want to start it with what job was it? And I think you should have at least one achievement for each year. Because otherwise, what are you doing? You know, now if you've been doing the same job for 20 years, I don't think you need 20 achievements, but you should have 5 to 7. That's one every 3 years. And if we're not producing something, you know, every 3rd year, shame on us. Okay. Here's another example. Tapped for a high-profile 120-day assignment. Okay, that's the challenge. It was high-profile and somebody picked me. Led a team of 7 in putting together a proposal to increase employee engagement. Drafted 10 recommendations along with estimated timeframes and costs for implementation. Those are my actions. What was the result? My recommendations were accepted without change. So you can see the challenge had 120 days. What I do, actions, led 7, drafted 10 recommendations, timeframes, costs, and the result, they were accepted. So each of you really need to be thinking about achievements. Obviously, you want more achievements in your current job. You know, a job 3 jobs ago, 1 or 2 is fine, but your current job should really sell it. Why would I want to read the rest of your resume if you got me at hello? Okay, here's another one. Drafted a proposal that was awarded a $100,000 grant. Okay, what for? Reduce non-point source pollution in a major waterway. Implementation of hedgerows along drainage ditches. Maybe you know what those are, but I don't. Restoring native flora to the riparian floodplain, and got a $100,000 match and presented the project and will manage implementation, etc. So, you know, what was the challenge? Getting $100,000. What did I do? Did it. And not only did I get $100,000, I got a match for another 100. Those are the results. So it doesn't really matter what you do. Every one of you has achieved something. You know, the Army has something. They tell their new soldiers to create an I Love Me book. Now, I think that's kind of a dorky name, but whatever. And that book is supposed to contain all your performance reviews, all the nice emails you get from people, all the stuff that you've done. And getting into the habit, whether it's some kind of paper file, electronic file, doesn't matter how you track your stuff, but it's your job to track your stuff and to really demonstrate how you've made a difference. Did you volunteer for a difficult assignment? Did you solve some kind of problem? What are you doing that makes you special? You know, when you go back and talk to your mom, your dad, your grandmother, whomever, and you think about what the 3 or 4 most cool things you've done are, or what you're proud of, those are your achievements. And they have to be communicated in a way that your grandmother would understand. Because if it's all full of acronyms, those people at APHIS doing your HR stuff aren't going to know what it is you're talking about.